What's up, everybody? Welcome to our newest episode of Scrumptious Unplugged.
You know what it is.
So with Disney,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that they erase all the other stuff.
That'd been funny.
So what they finally added, you know how Universal Express has Express Pass?
Yeah.
So Disneyland finally went and did the same thing.
What do you mean?
Your cat's not going to meow. Stop it.
No, Bender does meow. He only meows when he's bored or he wants attention. Boo and Chips meow, though.
So right now, there's 3 different ways to get fast passes. Now they're called Lightning Lane.
Lightning Lane.
So there's a multi-pass, which is the old Genie Plus. That one, you pay like about $30 to $40 for the whole day per person. And you got to select each ride on your phone and got to check in, check out. You got to do a whole bunch of stuff on your phone. Then there's I don't remember what the other one's called, but it's one you literally just pay for like Rise of the Resistance, the e-ticket rides, or like, I think at Disneyland's only Rise of the Resistance and Cars ride, Radiator Springs. So for those, you could buy your own pass for those. They're about $15, I think, $15 to $25 actually, for each of those rides per person. But now they released another Lightning Lane called something that I don't know the name of. But that one's $400 per person on top of the price of your ticket. Same thing as the multi-pass one, but you can actually go on Rise of Resistance and the other one. But the only thing that's different is now you could just go to the line. You just go to the Lightning Lane line at any time, one time per each ride, and you don't have to book it on your phone.
Sounds like a whole bunch of suckers going to be paying that. And then, you know what happens? You think, oh, that's way too much. No one has that type of money. Yeah, they do. They do have that type of money because they're fucking idiots. They go into credit card debt and overdraft fees just to get these tickets because that's how much fans of like Disney they are. Because I have to show everybody that I love Disney. So I have to shove it down everyone's throats. But yeah, but then you know what happens? You know how many Disney fans are out there? Fanatics or freaks that buy whatever is on they can get Disney or their favorite character. They'll pay that price. And then what happens? You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 400 people in that fucking same line because they all have to pay the same thing. So it paying for like all that crap, it's pointless because you're still going to be waiting in line. Because the same idea that person had, like, oh, I'm going to pay, so I don't have to wait in line. There's another 1,000 people that have this, or hundreds of people that have the same mindset of, well, I'm not waiting in line, so I'm going to buy this ticket. So you're still waiting in line. So that you're just not waiting in line as long.
So that's what a lot of people are saying, actually. Because they're saying that
defeats the purpose.
The standby line, which is a regular line now, is so backed up because they usually do like 90% Lightning Lane, 10% standby line. So that's why those standby lines are 2 hours long. So it makes you like, fuck, I don't want to stand in line for 2 hours. I'm going to pay the extra money and get the Lightning Lane.
Then you wait 1.5 hours. It's like,
you wait an hour.
Yeah. It's like I still waited.
But the biggest thing, though, is that a lot of people are saying, is like, why would I pay $400 for this when you could pay? There's little loopholes. So there's a VIP tour from Disneyland. I think it's like 3 or 4.
Isn't that the one where they just walk you around?
See, but yeah, at least, and they're saying that you get the added advantage of somebody walking around telling you like all the histories and stuff. So it's like, it's even better.
I mean, like, I guess, I doubt you'd be able to pay attention when you had these scrying kids over here. So this was founded, this is when he said, I want to go on the rock cars ride. So this was built. Yeah, no one's gonna give a shit. They're gonna be like, can we just hurry up and get in line so I don't have to get in this ride so we can fucking leave?
So with the VIP tour, you could get up to 10 people into one tour, and then it's like $300 to $600 per hour. But if you get 10 people, it breaks down to about like $450 on average per person. So it's like, it's almost better just to do the VIP tour.
You know 10 people that will all go to Disneyland at once.
But that's the issue too. How do you get 10 people?
And who has that much money? Those 10 people, you think all of them have that much money?
But then you just
Then you gotta buy like, oh,
I'm pretty sure there's like a Reddit.
I might buy some merch. You're gonna buy food. You need water. You're gonna buy
They'll
food.
give you one water bottle.
Oh
in the middle
wow.
of the tour.
Oh wow. The ones we hand out at my work, they're like fucking 2 sips, and you're done.
No, they give you like a little good sized smart water bottle.
Does it come with free refills at the fucking things?
No.
I think that'd be a good idea if they like. Okay, we got you one smart bottle for free, and the refills are like 50 cents.
Yeah,
they can easily do that, and they make people will buy that because it's like, oh, it's only 50 cents instead of paying $4 for that bottle of water. That's a regular size. You buy a fucking Target, you get this one, 50-cent refills. First one's free. There you go. Boom. I am giving them I gotta stop.
but no, they'll rather just keep selling you water bottles at $5 each.
No, that's a stupid idea.
And people are buying them.
No, that's a stupid idea because then that adds more waste.
But
more plastic waste.
They just added 2 new water bottle refill stations.
There you go.
So those are.
If you have the pass, you have the.
You don't even need the pass.
Oh, you don't? Okay, well, never mind. I'm giving them ideas to charge for water. I'm fucking up. or do I get a cut of that? Do I get 25 cents? Or do I get 10 cents on for every 50 cents someone refills?
I'd be happy with a penny of every fucking
I'd be
refill.
happy with 5 cents.
I was gonna say.
I gave them the fucking idea. I wouldn't have to work anymore.
So a lot of people are complaining because they just switched over to DAS, the disability pass. It made it a lot more harder for people to get them. So they're saying that's why they did it. So that way people would buy that lightning lane pass.
Well, but what if I'm legit disabled?
It's from what I read.
What they want to see my.
You gotta be whatever they deem is disabled. Like some people are like, they have all these other issues and it doesn't count. But then somebody that just can't be in the sun for a few hours, it does count. Like
what if I can barely fucking walk?
It might work. I don't think that's considered disabled to them.
I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna see you when I get out in the parking lot, and I'm gonna fuck up both your knees, and let's see if you apply for disability. Because if you do, I want to cut that because you said that's not I'm gonna make you rethink that plan of me not being able to walk.
Yeah, I would fight you back on that because if at the end of the day of walking all day at Disneyland, you still have enough power to break my knees, obviously you're not disabled.
I didn't say I was going to do it hand. Hey, what the fuck? I'll be in my car waiting for you, and then I slam into you, run you over a couple times in your legs, and then let's see if you walk.
So that's another thing at Disneyland.
Well, it's just making me not want to go there ever.
But that's the thing too,
because they're pocketing all this money.
Like that $400 pass, like I would never pay for it. I would understand maybe if we didn't live close to Disneyland and we were going to visit that one time our whole lifetime,
Yeah,
then
like
okay, maybe.
Like we're from Sweden.
But then most of the time you're bringing your family of 5.
The world. You know, people don't go to Disneyland. If they're flying from somewhere else, they're most likely going to Disney World.
Well, they're having a pass like that at Disney World too.
See, that I can see.
But it's a little bit cheaper, which is crazy.
Because I'm like, well, I hear it takes like a week to get through all that crap.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I could see that. That's probably the better option to do over there. But at Disneyland and California Adventure, no, not worth it.
No.
Because there's a lot of people that go there, but there's a lot more people that go to fucking World.
You see, Epic Universe has a date they're going to open now.
What are you talking about?
Do you know what Epic Universe is?
No. The fuck is that?
Universal Epic Universe.
No.
So it's a new theme park opening up in Florida. It has portals. It has 4 different portals. One is like all the classic monsters. One's How to Train a Dragon.
It's a theme park.
Yeah, it's a Universal theme park. But they already have their Orlando Universal theme park. But now they're opening up another theme park. Is
it going to be like what California Adventure is to Disneyland? Where it's like an expansion?
No.
It's a whole separate theme park of its own. Okay.
So inside that theme park, it has 4 different entrances. One is for Harry Potter. One is for the classic monsters. One's for How to Train Your Dragon. And the other one's Super Nintendo World. It's supposed to have that new...
Is How You Train Your Dragon that big?
I guess.
Because I like those movies. They're pretty good.
They are, but
they're good movies.
I didn't think
it had that big of a fan base enough to merit, oh, hey, let's do a whole fucking world or the whole park, like a theme park for it. I would have thought they would have just threw in some anime shit there. You would have got the anime freaks that would want to go, and then you could interchange it. Oh, hey, this we're doing we're adding Attack on Titan to this anime land or wherever the fuck. That'd be pretty cool. What was the other Universal Classic Monsters? That's how you get old people to go. I'd probably go with that too. I like classic monsters.
Go.
What was the other one? Harry Potter?
Harry Potter.
They can easily just take that out and put something else in there.
No, they can't.
Why? They already have Orlando.
So it's going to be the Ministry of Magic.
They already have Harry Potter in Orlando. Just expand it there in Orlando and then have something else there.
Oh, it's Dark Universe. That's what it's called.
Nah, they can easily just fucking make the Orlando expansion for Harry Potter and then for something on that park. Because then you're going to have Harry Potter at both parks.
Yeah, but it's just a whole different
I don't know, man.
Ministry of Magic.
I just think they can easily expand the one in Florida, take out some crap, take out Simpsons. I don't think they not that big anymore.
Well, they have to get rid of Simpsons by the end of the next year.
Oh, because they don't have a license anymore.
Yeah, I think they lose the license next year.
It's not like it was popular anyway. It's just not. It was cool to see if you're a fan of the Simpsons, but I feel like Simpsons aren't as popular as they were before, unfortunately.
They're making that Donkey Kong ride. It's a roller coaster where part of it's trackless. You make a jump from one track to another.
So you mean like the Donkey Kong ride?
That's not. It's already there, huh?
That one over there? I'm not sure. I know it is, or they're making it in Japan.
But they're opening in May of next year. We should go.
I gotta go to Florida. I fucking don't want to go there. Ugh. Then you gotta deal with all those racist fuckheads. No, I'm fine, man. I can deal with racist fuckheads here.
See, that's what sucks, though. Like, real talk, if I went to Florida, I would want to hit up Magic Kingdom and Universal. I wouldn't fuck with SeaWorld.
You shouldn't. They're piss poor business.
But, like you said, Magic Kingdom's like a whole week.
Yeah. Then again, you don't have to go to see everything. But then again, you're paying that price. You're paying that price. You might as well fucking try to see everything.
I don't think I'd go to the zoo one. But then that sucks because they have the Avatar ride. That's supposed to be so badass.
Yeah, I mean, if you like Avatar. I don't like Avatar, so I wouldn't go on it. I go on it out of curiosity. Like, oh, yeah, I went on it. The animatronics are really good, yeah. But
supposedly they're bringing the Avatar right here, too.
I don't have any connection to that. So I'm like, yeah, it's lost on me. It looks cool, yeah, but do not care for it. I hate that franchise. I don't understand it.
I don't think I ever watched the second one.
It's probably crap. No one talked about it like they did the first one.
And the first one, they only talked about it because it took, 10 years to make and shit?
Some shit bullshit like that, yeah. And it's like that movie took... I fell asleep during that movie.
I just remember...
And this is probably when I was smoking. I wasn't even smoking then.
I remember them swimming.
Just fell asleep.
Like, the robots came in.
Fucking boring.
And don't they put their head, connect their head to the butt?
Their hair, their ponytail, yeah, or some shit like that. Yeah, it's stupid. Something about being connected. I don't fucking know. Who cares?
I want to get on that Tron ride, though.
Yeah, that Tron ride looks pretty badass. I want that. I wanted to go on that. I like Tron. Especially if you throw in the Daft Punk soundtrack, I'd be on that all day, man.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
I know. Wait, the one that's basically Space Mountain?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, they do got one, huh?
They basically...
I would have to get on Tower of Terror. They still have the original Tower of Terror over there.
Instead of the Space Mountain, it's Guardians of the Galaxy, and you're going through the Celestials.
That's badass.
Yeah. And they play different songs, but usually songs from the 80s.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I think they either play Tears for Fears or it's like a mix of a couple songs. So it's a different song each time you go. So same experience but different song. So one
just like Tower of Terror. I mean,
once you'll go in and be like, oh hey, look, it's Tears for Fears, and this one's like, oh hey, look, it's this song, it's this band or whatever. Yeah, but it looks pretty cool. It looks spacey, which is that's probably the perfect ride to do that. Cosmic and stuff like that. So, but there's not a lot of, I don't understand. I understand the Marvel expansion, but I'm like, there's not a lot of things you can do with Marvel that are ride based. Besides the Fantastic Four, because they have a car that flies or a spaceship. What are you gonna do with the X-Men? Like, how are you gonna do that if you do that a ride? You can't do that a ride unless you're on their jet.
Yeah.
And then even then, it's like, well, what are you gonna do? No, I don't care if I'm on the jet. I want to see him fight. Something. I don't know. It's I don't see. Guardians of the Galaxy, that one worked, but it was just again a repurpose. Just both Guardians of the Galaxy rides are just repurposed rides they already had, which somehow work because it's just wacky. So yeah, it works, but anything else is not going to work. Spider-Man, it's just Buzz Lightyear. What's next? Yeah, it just doesn't work. It doesn't translate well into a ride.
Spider-Man, I don't care for the ride that much, but it does translate pretty well.
It's like, cause then it's like, then it just becomes Six Flags, Superman, Batman, Riddler. I'm like, none of those except Superman would be like, oh yeah, I could see this being like, yeah, I can see why it's themed this. All the other rides are just themed. They just, oh, it's colored black, Batman, whatever. We'll have a fucking bat symbol somewhere. There you go, Batman. No connection to it whatsoever. Superman, yeah, he flies high. Okay, I could see that.
I've never been on Superman.
When you go Disney, what the fuck are you gonna do there? Wait, there's no, because no one gives a shit about Sentry or anything like that, because no one knows who he is or anything like unless they pull some fucking characters that people know but never been introduced into the MCU, then that'd probably be pretty cool. But then it's like, what ride can you do for a Marvel character? Maybe Silver Surfer. I think that'd be pretty cool. But then you could just rebrand the Guardians of the Galaxy and make that all Silver Surfer, or you could just include him in that because he's space, he's cosmic. It's just you're just repurposing. At this point, they're just repurposing things and just going, throw a theme on there.
Okay.
Throw it on. Just no one cares.
That is true though.
It's like they can easily. You know what'd be pretty cool if Universal actually did. That's my mom. My roommate. If Universal actually like did a Fast and the Furious ride in the same vein as Cars, I think that'd be fucking badass. But instead of like slow, it's all fast. But then there'd be scenes where you things go over your head, like it fucking explodes and shit like that. I think that'd be pretty cool if they did a Fast and Furious ride that wasn't that stupid ass CG 3D bullshit.
Well, they already have one. They're making one. It's a roller coaster.
Are you in the car?
I think so.
It'd be pretty cool if they got the rights to they bought the rights or they borrowed the rights for the Supra. So you're in like a little Supra and you're going. That'd be tight.
Yeah, it's a whole roller coaster that starts on top and you go all the way down to the bottom. Like when you're on those escalators, you can see the roller coaster to your left.
Huh. And all you hear is, it's about family.
The whole time.
Because the Buster didn't leave me hanging. The Buster brought me back. And all it is, the whole ride, you'll hear no other quotes. It's just Vin Diesel.
He probably would fucking love it.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Even the lead into it, like on the escalator, it could just be like, hey, I'm gonna need you to do a thing for me. Because that's what you do for family.
Do they still have that West Coast ride at Six Flags?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think so. But I'd be dying if you're on the escalator. Hey, this is Dom with Toretto. This is Dominic Toretto, and we're on the hunt to find my brother, John Cena. I mean, it's not John Cena. It's whatever his name is. I didn't see that movie, but I'm Dom's brother.
I was supposed to loop around the freaking escalators.
Yeah, I guess that's a Fast and Furious ride. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, it'd be different. They should just do a theme like Cars, just like you're in you're going through. It's like you pull up to that store, you go past it, and like a CGI or like a Brian's there. He goes, "Hey, I said forget about it, cuz." And then at the very end, you have a race against Brian, and you look over, and he's just looking at you guys, like in the movie, and then he speeds up, but he wins every time. You never win because he's that good. They should. Oh my god! I guarantee you, someone's listening to this at Universal going, "That's a fucking good idea." Fucking, you look at Brian, then he wins every time, but you going really. That's a good idea.
Write that down.
Let's contact Brian's estate. Let's contact him right now.
Hey, he's not in the CGI stuff, is he?
What do you mean?
Brian's not in there, huh?
Yeah. So the last movie he was in, they only filmed a quarter of it. Hold on, my mom needs help. Hey, this is Dominic Toretto. We need to capture my brother John Cena. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna at the top of this ride. When I say go, we go, and that's it. And then they just show him like, oh, and by the way, that makes us family now. and that's where the ride starts.
Do you actually get to win?
No, you never win. At the very end, Brian always wins.
Oh, his brother is Jacob.
Yeah, they just have Jacob do the CGIs for him.
Jacob Toretto.
Oh yeah, no, I thought you were talking about Paul Walker's brother.
No, Dominic.
So in the last, he's filmed his. He didn't. I think it was like Fast 7. That was the last one he was partially in because that's when he passed away. So some of those scenes are him, but some of them, yeah, the other ones, are his brother. They just CGI'd his face on him because I guess his brother has like a similar build.
But he's not on that supercharge, right? I don't remember during the tram tour.
No, Tyrese is.
Tyrese is, yes.
Yeah, Tyrese.
His phone goes off.
And I think Letty.
Letty's there. Letty is there.
That's it. I think that's probably the only ones they wanted or agreed to it. Because like, well, we can't do Brian, obviously. Can we do? Well, we can do Dom because of course Vin Diesel's eager for that money.
I feel like Ludacris is there.
Hey, Luda. I don't remember. He might be there. I don't remember. I know Tyrese is there.
I know the bad guy's there.
Who's the bad guy? Oh, Rock?
No.
The
Rock is there though too, because he comes out with that big ass gun.
Oh yeah, you're right. What was the
bad guy's like I think he's from Miami or something. Fast and the Furious.
It's just like one of the worst parts of that tram ride. I wouldn't say the worst. It's just funny to see Vin Diesel hanging on a small, tiny helicopter.
This guy, whatever. Damn, he's right there.
Let me see a picture.
Oh, that's his. Oh, Owen Shaw. That guy.
Oh.
Look at this. This is badass. Search, and you just literally tap on the person, and then you can search the picture.
You mean Google Lens?
Is that what that is?
Yes. That's what that is.
That is awesome.
You know, Google also can take a picture, and let's say you're watching a video, and you take a screen, and you pause it or whatever, and you want to like, hey, what's that thing in the background? You could hold it, it'll trace it, and it'll be like, oh, it's this.
I think that's going to happen on the phone, but not till next year.
Yeah, Google's had that for quite a bit.
Because I know you're supposed to be able to take a picture and then hold it, and it's supposed to be like, oh, this is what's in the picture, and they'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, but wouldn't that just be recording?
Right now, it's just recording, but...
You mean it will have a button where you hold it for 3 seconds instead of recording, it'll say, hey, this is what this is.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder when someone's going to make something where it's like, look, this is $400 here. Oh, hey, look, it's a cheaper one. Someone's selling it in Wyoming for $100 cheaper.
You would think that'd be like Google Lens.
What's the last pair of shoes you bought?
You know what's funny? I bought some black Vans. And then I got drunk and I threw up all over.
Speaking of Vans, you see the Warped Tour's coming back?
No.
Yeah, coming back. It's going to be in Long Beach for 2 days, and then a couple other, I think 2 other cities for 2 days. I'm actually thinking about going. I never got to go to the OG one. I mean, it's not really my music either. It's like more like pop punk stuff like that. But then again, there's still bands that, hardcore bands and punk bands. So I'd probably go see them. Would not go see any of the pop punk whatsoever.
In Long Beach?
Yeah, it's in Long Beach next year.
That's dope.
They haven't announced any lineups whatsoever, but I think they just announced it like a couple weeks ago. But I'll be down to go to that. It sounds like but it'll probably sell out super quick.
It was until 2019.
Yeah, I think they just announced the dates recently. Get some of that Monster Tour water.
July 26 to 27.
That's gonna be a scorcher in Long Beach.
Nice. Interesting.
I hope it's
$149.
I hope it's better than these one-day festivals that popped up out of nowhere.
Yep, it's supposed to be $149. Pre-sale begins October 24th already, so you better be ready.
It just sucks because they haven't announced who's going to be in it. That's the annoying thing. Because it's like, well, why haven't you said, oh, hey, this is on this date. On these other bands that are playing. At least something, man. At least like some headliners. So where it's like, oh, that's who's going to be headlining? Okay, I'll buy a ticket off of that. And then everything else would be like, oh, yeah, I get to see them too. They're going to be there. Yeah. But I haven't seen I don't think they put up a list or anything like that.
Nope. Long Beach. Nope. Nothing comes up. Nope. I don't know. So tell us about this car.
Oh, it gets a 93 RX-7 FD.
Nice.
Yeah, 56,000 original miles. No rebuild, no nothing. Leather seats.
Ooh.
Tan leather seats.
Ooh.
Light tan leather seats.
Ooh, tell me more.
Yeah, got to swap out that radio though. Fucking from 93.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it has he's throwing in a 99 spec body kit with it, and he's throwing in a wrap. But I don't know. I might not. I don't know if I'll use that.
What do you mean throwing in a wrap?
A wrap for the car.
Like he'll pay for it?
No, it's a purple wrap. He just never got around to using it. He's like, he goes, I was thinking about putting it on the car, but he goes, because he said that he's basically, his main job is IT, but he also works on Porsches.
Okay.
Yeah, so he goes, so those are really, like, especially if you're working on like Porsches, like supercars. Oh, you know your shit, man. That's good money too. But he was like, I just have so many other projects. He goes, and then he asked me, he's like, you gonna daily it? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, that were my plans too. He goes, but I have so many other projects, I just don't have time for it. And then even when I was talking to him, he goes, yeah, when I took it out to drive it, he goes, when I go get a smog, then go get gas and, get it registered and stuff like that. He goes, I almost backed out. He's like, I almost backed out of it. I was like, I kind of don't want to sell it anymore.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he was like, even in all my buddies were like, don't sell it. He's like, but it's just sitting there. It's taking that space and it's sitting there, and he's like, I look at it all the time, and I'm like, I'm not doing anything with it.
How much work do you need to do to daily it?
Not much at all. If anything, probably nothing. Just make sure oil's topped up, and I use premix because he said the OMP works still, so it's good. But then I can always just do a delete and just only use premix. But I think you just use less premix if the OMP is working. So instead of so much per gallon, you use less per gallon because your OMP is still working. But you still use premix as a precaution.
It's getting delivered or what?
Mm-hmm.
Did he know somebody or?
Yeah, his trailer guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think he gave me all, and it has like a vanity plate or not numbers.
Yeah,
I have it on me. I even have the tags for it too, but it says FD BRAP, and so I just transferred those over.
Oh, nice.
And then, well, so if anything, I just need to make sure the oil's topped up, but it's functional.
Yeah.
It drives. He updated the brake lines, the brakes, the rotors, all that.
So when it gets here tomorrow, you're driving it to work?
I don't know if I drive it to work. I feel weird without driving without my music, but I'll probably practice driving around the neighborhood.
You gotta learn.
Driving he placed the clutch and he goes, so it's a little better. He goes,
Okay, all right.
Do you know how to drive stick?
Yes.
How proficient?
I'm good at it. My 4Runner that we used to ride in all the downtime was a stick shift car.
The red one?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
I remember that. I always thought it was an automatic for some reason.
That was my first car. Literally, I had a drive stick. How many years did I have it?
Huh? I could have sworn that was automatic. That's crazy. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I do see. I remember you doing this, so I'm like, oh yeah. Now I remember. Yeah, could have sworn that was an automatic. That's crazy. I was only in that one for like a couple times though.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't really.
Yeah, because it was only a couple times, and after that, you got your truck, or I think you had another car or some shit like that.
Yeah, but I drove that thing for years, so.
Yeah, it's just everything works. Everything's fun. If anything, it's just me wanting to upgrade stuff and not put it on the road yet.
So I could drive it?
Maybe.
I'm coming over, bro.
No, you're not. Because I still have to fucking clean out the side. Well, no, I just got to move shit out so it can, because I'm going to park it right here.
I don't care where it's parked at. I'm
park my mom's car behind it.
As long as the road's clean.
Oh, you know, I think the tires are still good.
No, I'll come in like 2 weeks. Next time before we record, I'm driving it.
Because, yeah, it's mainly, it works fine. I just don't, if had I bought in the summer, I wouldn't drive it. Not yet.
The AC's out?
Huh? No. The AC's working. It's just the car runs hot as it is, and 110-degree weather is going to overheat it.
Oh shit!
So it's like I just gotta install like a new cooling kit, an intercooler.
So
that's the only thing I'm really gonna do would just be intercooler change for a better one, and then the oil coolers on the side, change those for better ones, and then I'll have to change out the wiring harness because it's like it's 30 years old. You got to do that either way. Everything gets old, crusty, and hardens up, so it's not as good anymore, or it's functional. But I just got to upgrade that. And after that, I should be. I don't need to do anything unless I'm trying to go for power, which I'm not.
Did you go up yesterday?
Yeah, went to Stockton.
You went up yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
What time?
Fucking 4 in the morning.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I texted you like 11, and you're like, oh, I'm waiting to go back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I left like at 4. Got there at 8. It didn't feel like a 4-hour drive though. I thought you had to stop somewhere before Stockton. You always got to stop. Before.
No, but to go to Valley Strong. Or did you?
No, I
just
told him just meet me in Stockton. That's the closest one.
Oh,
the Vacaville one is out of my way because it's like, well, it's just a straight shot. But the Vacaville had to take a detour, and then I said, no, just meet me in Stockton. It's the closest one. It's a straight shot anyway. I can take the train there and back, no worries.
Oh, you caught a train?
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah. That's why I did it, because I was like, oh, it's just right there.
How much does the train cost?
Like $50-$60. About
Damn.
gas, pretty much.
Yeah. That's how much you would have.
4 hours there and back.
Yeah, I would have spent more than that on gas.
Yeah. So and then it's like wasn't full. Sometimes it can be full, like in certain times, like holidays stuff like that. Oh yeah, it's packed. It's jam packed. But even then, it's like they say, okay, it's gonna be a full bus, so make sure you have your seats available. Unless you buy two tickets and you can have both seats to yourself. But no one sat next to me. Everyone had their own seat pretty much, unless you had somebody like traveled with somebody. But everyone had their own seat. And I just chilled there and just maybe took like an hour nap. Woke up, I was there.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
I would have went with you.
It's super. That's why I want it, because I'm like, fuck, that means if I have to go all the way to Stockton and get off and do a transfer all the way to Roseville. No, why? Just meet him in Stockton. I know the car functions. I know it drives. So I'm like, I've seen pictures of it. I know you driven it.
He drove it over there?
No, he took his other car, but I think it was because that guy had it already. His trailer guy.
So why did you even have to go down there?
Valley Strong.
You could have just wired him the money?
No. Valley Strong was very adamant on, no, it has to be done at Valley Strong.
Oh, at Valley Strong.
Yeah. And that's the closest location to Roseville.
That's weird.
Yeah, because I think there's one in Vacaville, and then somewhere else. But that's nowhere near Roseville. Or once you hit anything past Sacramento, nothing. There is no more Valley Strong. Yeah. Which is odd, because I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of Valley Strongs and like going towards LA and stuff like that. So just fucking.
I don't think so.
No?
I thought Valley Strong was just mainly Bakersfield.
No, it's like Bakersfield, up in Modesto. I think there might be one in Fresno. In the valley, basically. But
makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah, got it done. Boop. They even gave him a check, and he's like, because they asked him, they're like, "Do you want cash or check?" And he goes, "Can I get cash?" And she goes, "Yeah." She goes, "We'll just give you a check, and then you just take the check to the teller."
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and they just.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's just so
it's
weird.
kind of cool seeing.
That's so weird. Like you would think it'd be easy. Like,
You would think if
like-
it's just like if I went to his bank, I gave my transfer and stuff like that, my information. Here's my proof of insurance. Here's my ID. You can contact my loan officer. She'll boom, hello, okay, this, and then boom, that's it. But no, it had to be done at Valley Strong.
or if anything else, like I don't understand why if
Because literally
here.
literally all they did was talk to me. They said, "Oh, do you want to get this type of pay this much monthly?" And let's say if I die, they wipe the debt. So it's not like let's say I die and I still had like 10 G's owing on the car. Well, they would wipe that out because I died.
Oh, I guess your parents get to keep the car.
Yeah, they would just keep the car. Same thing with like if somehow I'm disabled or something happens to me, they'll cover so many payments.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably good for you to get that.
Yeah, and it was only the monthly payments only gonna be like $420 for something. So it was only like a couple more extra dollars just to get that. So I'm like, yeah, get it. I'm like, what? Because I'm like, shit. If I get the knee surgery, I might be out 6 months. I might need you to do that, just in case I won't be working.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work until I have enough money so I can feel safe and be like, okay, I can take these 6 months off without worrying.
That's tight.
To recover. Yeah.
I just feel like, why wouldn't you be able to walk into the Valley Strong
You would. I don't know, man.
here? Walk into one here. Hey, I got a guy I'm buying a car from.
Here's his bank information.
Here's his bank information. Or okay, he needs to go to the Valley Strong. All right, boom. Like, why do you have to go to that one?
I have no idea.
Just him.
It's stupid.
Pick up the check.
He literally, that's all it was. He literally just he had gave me all of his documents. He even threw in like all his insurance cards that he got for the car. Like every time so he gave me all that. He gave me the build sheet. He gave me like when he took it to the mechanics, what they changed out, how much it cost. He gave me all of that. He gave me the title. I have all of it. I even have the vanity plate on me right now. But he literally just sat there. Then she did most of the paperwork with me. Talked about this. I signed some things. She did a couple copies. They called him over. He signed a couple things, and that was it. Is literally they just wanted to like see like, okay, yeah, he had insurance. He has a driver's license. That's it. That's all they wanted to see.
Well, nice.
So
congrats.
Like,
congrats on your car.
Oh yeah, I'm just kind of just pain in the ass. I'm like, why the fuck? Why can't we just do? Don't act like you don't have wire transfers and shit like that, man. That's why I don't get. I'm like, this is all. If I can do like a wire transfer, it's the same process. Just make it for the loan. Make it for what I'm approved for. That's it. Here's his information. Here's his. He even faxed, his driver's license, whatever. Boom, you have it all. It's the same information that you would have got had he been there. He could have signed it. They could have faxed it over. Boom, boom, boom.
It?
Yeah. Boom, fax that over. Okay, it's good. We sent over the whatever. We gave him a check. There you go.
Interesting.
So, yeah, guy was real nice. Gave me a ride back to the train.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he goes, hop in, man. I'm like, oh, I was gonna call an Uber. He goes, no, I'll give you a ride to the train, man. It's no big deal. He goes, I travel. He goes, a lot of my buddies, they're like in up more like around Sacramento. He goes, I sometimes drive out here sometimes because I have a couple of buddies out here that come out and do stuff, for cars and stuff like that. And he goes, so he's like, I don't think I've ever been to this part of Stockton, but I've driven around Stockton before. So he was cool, Asian dude. Yeah, he said he's constantly working. He goes, that's how I'm able to afford car shit. he goes, my main job is sitting in the office, dead end job doing IT. He goes, then I work on Porsches, then I'll clean houses, and then I'll even do like I'll take care of like old people. And he goes, just today, I had a job this morning, but I told her I couldn't come. And she was like, oh, you can get a day off. He goes, but I'm constantly working.
Dang.
And then he was telling me like all the offers he was getting. He's like, oh yeah, I got offers for like basically all these like Evos and like an STI Subi and stuff like that. But then he said,
Like
"Oh,
direct trades?
yeah," and then cash on top. And he goes, "All illegal, all they wouldn't pass in California." And he goes, "Anywhere else, yeah, it's fine." He goes, "But no way they would pass here in California, even though they're probably in California." And he goes, he goes, "Don't get me wrong." He goes, "I used to fuck around with like dirty smog and stuff like that." He goes, "Just not worth it." He goes, he goes, "Maybe if you're doing like just for track stuff, then yeah, it's fine because you're just doing it. You're not driving it daily." He goes, "But," he goes, "especially in California." He goes, "I don't know about Bakersfield, but all Sacramento and stuff like that." He goes, "They don't fuck around, man." He goes, "They see, even they'll pull you over on just because you have a spoiler that didn't come with the car, because they could be like, well, it's modified."
Well, yeah, I think they do that here.
Yeah, where it's like, well, they just going based off like appearance, and it's like, no, it came with that car, just not this one. It came in the car in '99.
So you think your car will pass smog?
It passed smog, yeah, passed
Nice.
both times. He got it smog before he put it in on op, and then he put it back on the registration, got smogged, passed again.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, everything's good. I just got to get insurance for it. That's it. I guess I'll just put that on my Allstate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just add the car and that's it. I just got to give him certain information about it, but yeah.
Better do that quick
Yeah.
before you start driving it.
Well, yeah.
Do you get Gap insurance?
I have insurance. Yeah.
Gap?
What?
Did you get Gap insurance?
Oh, I mean, I have insurance. Like I'm insured on my mom's car and my old blue car. I'm under the same policy.
But no Gap insurance?
I don't know.
They would offer that I have Baddest from.
I think I said yeah
It's like
to it.
$500.
Could have sworn I said yeah, I want it. Because she was like certain stuff. I'm like, well, I'm not going to use that. I don't.
Gap insurance is good because you never know.
Yeah, but yeah, I was just like, yeah, just because I was always, I'm like, how much on top of how much do it come out of pocket right now for this? She's like, oh, it's just extra $5 or whatever, or extra, this. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'll do it. But yeah, they handle all the DMV stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do all that.
All right, buddy. Well, this is where we're gonna leave everybody for now.
What about the KORN concert? Nothing but bad bitches there, man. Oh my god, there's one in front of me. Just she was short, super thick, fat ass, but she was. So she pulls up like right when Vended ended and Spirit Box was about to come on. She was by herself, and I'm like, I was looking around, I'm like, I don't see, she's not talking to anybody. But then like after Spirit Box or before Spirit Box came on, a dude came from the stands, came all the way to her, got her like it must have been like a water, I'm assuming, and then he just left and never came back throughout the whole show. And then later on, I see her holding his hand and they're leaving. I'm like, who the fuck? Who didn't buy a ticket for Floor? Wasn't that much more? So I'm like, whoa, was he in the stands and she was on the floor, or what the fuck?
But if he was able to walk over there and give her water, like, why couldn't he stay?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what's weird, right? So I'm like, well, he wasn't anywhere near her. Like he gave her that drink and then like talking to her for a bit and then just walked away and never came back.
I have no idea.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
Badass concert?
Yeah. I mean, I was dude, so I was supposed to leave that Friday so I can be there like a day before. No, I had to work that Friday. So I went to work and then Saturday morning, I left Saturday morning on a bus to LA. Went to LA. On the way to LA, traffic, 3 hours, no AC.
I remember you telling me that.
Bus full of people, sweating my ass off. Lucky I had bought that Gatorade, but it didn't fucking matter because it got warm in like 10, 15 minutes. So I was just trying to use the Gatorade to cool me off. I was sweating. Everybody was complaining. Then by the time we get to LA, I had to be there at the arena at 2. We got there like at 12:31. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta go. I gotta hurry up. We got there like at 12:30. We were like an hour late. So I didn't have time to eat anything. Literally got in an Uber, went to the hotel, checked in, went straight up to my room, tried to call my mom. She didn't answer. Her phone was off. So I called my sister. I'm like, hey, I don't have time to talk. I just got to my hotel. I gotta get ready and go to the concert. Bye. Didn't have time to eat. Didn't eat anything all day. So this is like at 2:00 already. I'm already sweating my ass off from the bus. So I'm really drained. But I didn't have time to go eat something because I had to get fucking ready so I can get an Uber, go to the goddamn venue. Then I get to the venue like at 2:30. Then I'm like, well, where the fuck is the VIP thing? Because nowhere it says no. It just gives you pictures online. It's like, hey, this is where you go. I never been here. Find the fuck where I know where I'm going. How do I know where this booth is at? Well, no proper fucking signage. Then I figure out, oh, I found it. Now I'm way back here. I wait another 30, 40 minutes waiting in that line to get, the duffel bag. Well, not duffel bag, a little tote bag, my wristband, the VIP pass, and then then when they give you that, you have to go through the metal detector. But luckily, I just put my vape pen in my jacket, and I just had my jacket on. I put my jacket on the side because I had to take it off because it was fucking hot. So I just put my vape pen in my jacket, put the jacket to the side, and I went through. They didn't check my jacket. They just said, here. I'm like, okay, well, that's pretty lax. I could have had a gun in there, but whatever. What do I know about security? And then you get in. They give you another I think they give you another wristband, or it was. I forgot what it was. Then you had they didn't tell you about the elevators. They just say, oh, you go up the stairs to the VIP lounge and stuff like that, where you can do whatever. They didn't tell you, oh yeah, you can use the elevators. You fucking assholes. So I had to fucking walk up one flight and then go around and then go to the VIP area, which they gave out the VIP shirts, which were like they're Adidas shirts, but it has 30 years. It says 30 years of KORN, and it has the 3 stripes on the side, and I think it says KORN on the back, or it has a big old 30 on it. We got that, and then I think I got a double or triple, and then I got a water, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm fucking hungry. I'm fucking starving, man. I'm fucking done, and the concert hasn't even started yet. And then I look, I'm like, oh, there's a buffet, but I don't want to get food in front of people. So I just said, fuck it, give me they had their KORN coffee, because they have their own coffee. I'm like, oh, I haven't tried it. It's free. I'll try it. I got a coffee, and then I went to the stand. I was kind of close, but still not close enough. But I was, I could see the band pretty well. Why is it that you see short people, fucking tall people just go right in front of them? And fucking, I'm like, you fucking assholes. You know goddamn well you're tall. You know goddamn well. You know when you're tall. Okay? Quit doing that shit. Anyway, especially these fucking 2 big beefy motherfuckers, this couple had to weigh at least fucking 250, 300 each, wide as a fucking semi. Anyway, so I drink my coffee, and then I realize, where's the trash can at? All the way in the fucking back of the pit. Or on the very side of the other side of the pit of where I'm at. Nothing next to me at all. Nothing in front of me. So I'm like, fuck. If I move, I won't be able to come back in this spot right now. So I finished my coffee. I'm like, fuck. So I try to just drink. I try to fucking get any remnants of wetness in that cup, make it dry out, and then I just threw it in my tote bag that they gave me. Because I'm like, fuck, I don't want to get my KORN shirt dirty from the coffee. Mm-hmm. So I made sure that coffee cup was dry. Then Vendig came out, and luckily I had my earplugs, because by the time KORN came out, that sound was like double, triple the bass.
Shit,
you can feel it. But the loop, shout out to Loop, pretty good, man. They lowered enough to where I'm like, oh, I can hear everything now, instead of just being able to barely hear anything.
So G?
No.
Why can't you eat at the buffet? Why? What was that?
I just didn't want. I don't know. I got subconscious of getting food in front of people.
But at the stand, it's okay.
What do you mean?
Oh, but you said you went to the stand, but you didn't go to the stand, food stand.
No, I just saw it there, but then I went to stand in the concert, and I stood there from about 3:00 to about 10 or 11
without eating shit.
So
if you went to the restroom, you lost your spot.
Most likely, yeah. Or I had to find my way through all those people, yeah.
And then it sucks. It's like, okay, if you have somebody with you, you at least can be like, hey, I know that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can go back to him, but I was by myself, so there was no like, oh, I know that person. No, but just like it was by the time it got progressively more and more people. So Venda came out. There's decent amount, not many. There's the pit. Then Spirit Box came out, a little more people. Then Darren and the Scars on Broadway came out, a little more people. By the time Evanescence came out, it was already fucking packed. And then by the time KORN came out, it was arm to arm. They were. I like by the time I had like by the time, so I felt bad because I'm like I'm not a big Evanescence fan. Like they're all right, they have some bangers, but by the time Evanescence came out, I was so fucking. And then Gojira played too. So Gojira played before Evanescence, I think. Gojira was fun because they woke me up, right? Because I was like, oh shit, the flames and it was pyro and all the smoke and stuff like that. So very entertaining, pretty badass. And then Evanescence came out, and I think I disassociated hard for like the whole set because I think I was just I was so like dehydrated, tired, and wanting some food or like wanting any sugar whatsoever. I was just like this. I was just like dead face, just like watching the concert. And I'm like, oh hey, yeah, it's Bring Me to Life, yeah. Oh shit, it's Call Me When You're Sober. I know that song. But I was completely drained, and then KORN came on. I kind of had a second wind. But then by the time KORN ended, I was like, I'm fucking done, man. I want to get the fuck out of here. I didn't even try to go buy a tour shirt because I was just like so tired, and I was like, I have a shirt.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't need a tour shirt.
That sounds miserable.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest time. But I doubt it. But by the time, when it was arm to arm, and it was like super hot, like even at night, it wasn't cold at all. With all the body heat and body people, like I had like a mini freak out during Evanescence too. So I was like, I'm all right, I'm fine. It's just the heat. It's just all these people. It's making me hot. I haven't ate. I'm freaking out. It's just like I was literally freaking out. But I'm like, I'm fine. It's just all these people are here making it hotter, and it's because I haven't ate anything and stuff like that. I had a bottle of water with me that I was just sipping casually through the show because I didn't want to dehydrate, nor did I had to go take a piss. So I was just sipping on that. Luckily, I had that water. Luckily, I bought that water because I would have been done by Darren and the Scars on Broadway came out.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. But good show, man. Good show. It was fun. I got a lot of compliments. A lot of people wanted to take pictures with me because I had my tracksuit on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. A lot of people wanted to take. I took a couple pictures with people.
That's tight.
Yeah, especially this one chick. This one fucking Russian or someone. She had to be European or foreign or something. She was like, oh, can I take pictures with you? There's a hot blonde chick. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. But, yeah, pretty fun, man. It's kind of cool seeing all these bunch of old dudes. I felt weird, though, because there's a guy that had the same tracksuit as me. Same beard, same bald head. And I was waiting in line, and I was talking to this one dude and his girlfriend. He looks over, because I saw him, but then that guy saw him, too. He goes, oh, man, that guy's jocking your style. I'm like, I know. I'm like, there's a bunch of 30-year-olds. I'm like, we're all edging 30, losing our hair. And he started laughing. But yeah, good concert, man. It was pretty fun. I think the next one I'm going to, I don't know if I want to go to this one just because it's like during Thanksgiving week and in LA. But it's Devastation Across the Nation, Morbid Angel, and Suffocation.
That all right?
OG death metal bands.
Yeah, I don't know any of those.
Oh my god, man, those are OGs, man. So I think that's the next one I'm going to. I'm thinking about going to see Deftones on their on a more recent tour because I think it's Deftones, Mars Volta, and someone else. I'm like, oh, that'd be pretty cool to see. So I might go see. Not the Day of the Dead, Day of the Deftones, where the fuck, but their tour. I might go see them. There's a bunch, nothing but hot goth chicks listening to that shit, man. No dudes listening for Deftones because they think it's hard. No, they listen to Deftones because they got a hot girlfriend. They're trying to get a hot fucking goth chicks to bang them out. Because they're the only ones who listen to that. No one listens to Chino going. No dude is listening to that shit and going, yeah, that's the shit, man. No, it's only hot chicks that want to hear fucking this old Mexican just, oh, That's all it is. And it's just like, and it's good. It's good shit, but only hot goth chicks listen to that, and I'm all for that. So same thing with Evanescence. Nothing but hot. What Evanescence came out, nothing but chicks screaming their heads off, man. All the dudes were like, yeah, every chick, Amy Lee, coming when you so. Even this chick was like next to me. She was talking to the other chicks next to her. She was like, yeah. And my mom took me my first my concert, and it was Evanescence. She was like in fucking love with Evanescence. She couldn't give a shit about any other band there. I'm like, KORN, like way older than Evanescence, right? And probably wouldn't, if it wasn't for KORN, you wouldn't have Evanescence or any of these bands here. Yeah, but Evanescence is I'm here to see one. Get the fuck out of here, man. Amy Lee is an alright singer, alright? She's alright. But nothing out of the door, nothing like Spirit Box. They fucking killed it, man. I fucking love Spirit Box. Her voice, her vocals are really clear. Doing all that screaming. Yeah, really good. Really good shit, man. Almost cried when they played. What was that? It's a Spirit Box song. I almost cried during it. But everything else, yeah, it was pretty good.
I'm just enjoying this, listening to all this.
Darren and Scars on Broadway, a very, very niche band, but if you like System, you like that. System of a Down, you probably love them. Vended, surprisingly, I didn't think I was gonna like them at all because they're basically like Slipknot babies, and by literal definition, like the lead singer is Corey Taylor's son, the drummer is Sean's son, and I'm not sure if anybody else is a Slipknot kid, but the bassist even had like a Paul Gray mask on. I'm assuming because tribute, but surprisingly enough, man, actually pretty banging. You can definitely tell they're really trying to forefront like, hey. That guy is Corey Taylor's son. Because you could see it. You could hear him. It sounds just like Corey Taylor. He even does does that shit like Corey Taylor does all the fucking time. And he had like a face paint and shit like that. So I'm like, yeah, he looks just like Corey Taylor. Like a young Corey Taylor. Like a skinny Corey Taylor. Sounded damn near just like him. They were pretty badass, oddly enough. I didn't think I was going to like him that much, but pretty heavy. But it's basically just Slipknot light. Yeah. I feel bad saying that. But it's like, you sound just like your dad, Corey Taylor. You even do the like Corey Taylor does in all his fucking songs.
It's not a bad thing, though, I guess, right?
It's not, but it's like...
He probably wants to be his own person, too.
Yeah, I'm assuming, because that's why. I'm like, I don't want to say it's Baby Slipknot, because it's not. It's not that. But it's just, he sounds so much like his dad. It's just kind of like, I can see... I cannot see it like that. Because I'm like, I know you're trying to be individual because you don't want to be like your dad, but it's like, you sound just like him, man. And you even do the laughing thing. So I'm like, take out that laughing bit, do more growls or something, and they'll be completely, people won't associate you with that.
Yeah.
But the moment he came out, I'm like, oh, that's, if I did not know that was Corey Taylor's son, I would have immediately thought that was Corey Taylor's son because it sounded just like him and looked like him. Even had the big ass fucking neck like him too. We're stretching out those medium shirts to fucking extra large necks, man. I swear. But yeah, Vended was pretty good. Gojira fucking blew my mind because they were just super technical and just very like flames and a lot of cool stuff going off. Evanescence, yeah, they were good, but not for me. It's partially because I was disassociating, having a panic attack, and having ate all day. Probably would ruin that part.
You do that.
Yeah, I don't know. That probably put a damper in that end. But everything else, KORN came out was fucking awesome. Although there's one thing I am disappointed KORN in this whole thing, right?
Disappointed?
Yeah, I'm disappointed about it.
Yeah.
The set list. They were right before they announced a full tour. They announced a special, this show. There's gonna be a special 30th anniversary show of KORN, right? They did it separately. That's why I bought the tickets because I think they're going to be touring, or I thought it was going to be special, right? And then like a day later, they said, "Oh, we're doing a tour," and they were going to be doing Mountain View like a day before or a day after they did L.A. So I'm like, okay, well, they're pinning this as 30th anniversary, so it has to be special somehow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same set list as all the whole other tour dates.
No shit.
It's not like they're promoting like, oh no, we're gonna be doing self-titled cover to cover like we did a couple years ago. They didn't say anything like that. they just said like, oh, hey, this is the 30th anniversary of KORN. You would think maybe they would throw in a couple of songs that aren't on the regular tour.
Yeah, because this one's special.
Just because this one's special. Like throw in like a song that like you haven't played at all in years and years and years, or like something that's not on the regular tour. Like people want them to play Faggot, and I'm like, yeah, play Faggot. That's a good song, and it's not about hating gays or anything like that. It's just about how John Davis. That's what he was called throughout high school, and how he was treated because people thought he was gay. And it's just a song going like, man, fuck you guys, man. You can suck my dick, you fags. Like no, he says you motherfucking queers. Basically, like he was saying that to the bullies that were calling him that. That's not like an anti-gay song. It just happens to be called Faggot. It's a great song. I think they stopped playing it, because of the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it was cool to see Adidas played, because I don't think Brian said he didn't want to really play that anymore, because that's when he was in that mindset. Like he's older, he's with God, stuff like that. So, but it's cool seeing that. It was cool seeing Head play, like Brian Head. It was cool. I just wanted to see him because I'm like, I never got to see him live. I've seen all the other guys live. Never got to see Head play, and he fucking killed it. It was really fun to see him. But it was really cool. And it was really cool to hear him do vocals for Ball Tongue, because usually Monkey does the vocals. Because Head said he never liked his voice, which is odd because he has a solo project and his own band where he sings. But the other guy sings more. But I always liked his vocals. He said he never liked them, but I think they're pretty good. But hearing him do Ball Tongue, the vocals for that was pretty cool. But I just wish they had a different set list, man. Maybe throw in a song or two that's not on the tour.
Yeah.
To make this show seem extra special. Otherwise, it was a regular show, at a stadium and not like a regular place. I don't know, man. It just, the way they're promoting it, it made it seem like, oh no, this is gonna be special, and it was, but not in the sense that it was special than any other tour dates, because it's the same set list, same everything else. So it's just, and it's like, well, they added a couple more bands. I'm like, yeah, but the three main ones are already on tour with them.
Yeah. And like
Vended and like, Vended and Daring on Scars of Broadway, those are just kind of like extra, I think. And the other three main ones, or even Evanescence, I think, because I think they're on tour with Gojira. I'm not sure Evanescence, but like not didn't stand out from any other tour dates. It's just promoted as a 30th anniversary, and that's about it. But all the merch, I think, is the same merch they sell throughout the whole tour. The only thing that was different was you can buy the KORN Adidas merch early. I think that was it.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't like you couldn't buy a tracksuit, I don't think. So it didn't. I'm like, well, I can just buy that online if I really wanted it.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I was bummed out about. That was just the same set list as all the other tours or their other tour dates. I just really wanted something that's special. Yeah, play Swallow or something. I'm like, oh shit, I fucking love to hear that song live. But it's just like, but then again, it's like you've heard all these songs live before. You go because you like the band. But at the same time, don't bill it as a 30th anniversary tour and make it seem like this grand thing, and it be the same show that you do all your rest of your tour dates. I don't know, man. That was the only drawback. That literally was. I literally thought it was gonna be maybe a different set list, something, but same set list as the other shows. I'm like, all right. But at the same time, I'm like, well, it's KORN. They're gonna play their big songs regardless. But kind of wish they played some deeper cuts, I guess.
Yeah.
Stuff that like they either don't play anymore or they hardly ever play, something like that. But hey, man, 30 years, what do you expect, man? I don't know. I just wish different set list. Throw in something from some more Life is Peachy stuff. It would have been cool if fucking like Fred Durst came out and they did like a All in the Family or something like that. I think that would have been badass. Although they could have easily did, oh, we're doing this 30th anniversary show, and then wait a couple months, boom, drop Family Values Tour 2025. I would trip the fuck out if they did that. Family Values Tour with like they brought back Limp Bizkit on that tour, KORN. They brought back Head PE or some like typo negative shit, and then throw in a rapper. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could get Ice Cube if they wanted again, but I don't know. Oh my God, can you imagine if they did Family Values tour and then they're like KORN, Limp Bizkit, typo negative, and then they have like a newer like fucking what's that band called? Turnstile, fucking, and then the rap portion, Kendrick Lamar. I'm like, oh shit, man! I'd definitely go. That would definitely sell out just for Kendrick alone. That would be so hard, man. That would be a dream setup. The Family Values tour, KORN, Limp Bizkit, Kendrick, or Schoolboy Q. That'd be cold. That'd be the hardest fucking show. There'd be so many weird people there. They'd be like you got the goth cyberpunks over here with typo negative. You got the depressed goths over here with KORN, and then you got Schoolboy Q guys. You got a mix of everybody. You got a mix of hood. You got a mix of goth. Great mix, man. Bring everyone together. But I kind of want to see Kendrick Lamar on tour though.
Yeah.
Just not my scene, man. I would feel out of place.
Watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I want to see him live though.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Dream tour right there.
I think you went on a 30-minute rant about the tour. That's pretty cool though.
It's not my fault that they didn't change the set list, all right? It's not my fault. They could have easily changed it. It's not like they can be like, huh, I don't know that. You know that song. Just play it. I get it, man. You haven't played that song in a while. Just relearn it. Play it live for that one show, one time. That's it. And then everyone be like, oh my God, that was awesome. I wish I would have been there. Now everyone's like, everyone, I went on Reddit and everyone's like, yeah, I'm disappointed by the set list. Everyone said the same thing. I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's valid.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not a shitty performance whatsoever. Every band killed it. Just that set list, man. That's it. And then have fireworks at the end that you couldn't see if you were in the front. If you were anywhere where I was, you barely even saw the red light go one or two flares go up. Everyone else got to see it or outside the stadium. But the cool thing was, if you were anywhere near that stadium, like on the outside, you probably could hear the concert. Yeah, because it's it was an outdoor stadium.
Yeah.
So it's where they have soccer and shit. I didn't know that. BMO Stadium?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's where they have soccer events. Because it was weird. You know, you go to like the Rabobank, they just do it on the floor, right? They just put seats sometimes or whatever, or it's open floor where it's just the floor itself. This one was they put like a floor on top, which was bad because at a certain point when the slabs or whatever they put on the ground, where it met the rail, it slanted. So it would go up and then like this, like a slight slant, like a slight slope. But if you were anywhere near the rails or standing and then you got hit with like a wave of like moshers or whatever, you're falling, you're cracking your ankle on that. Very poor design on that. I don't know why they made it that way, but everything else. And then which made it worse was it was super slippery. It didn't have grip at all. So if like slightly like wet, whoa shit. Yeah, it was kind of weird. I don't know why they chose that, but maybe because it's grass.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's not like they can put sod down for the fucking whatever, man. I don't know. But yeah, other than the set list, decent.
All right.
Decent, fun show. But next time you do a fucking anniversary show, you better fucking change that goddamn playlist. Something, man. And when the fuck you gonna come back to Bakersfield? How about that? Come back to Bakersfield, do a whole fucking deep cuts set. I would pay thousands for that. Small venue. Ooh. Or they played at Jerry's or some shit. Real small. Or like the night at the, or was it the, like a small fucking venue? Old school set. Oh my God, I'd pay thousands for that. That wouldn't happen though. That would not happen. Only bands like Mastodon do that.
That'd be badass.
Mastodon played like a club set. And they literally just showed up. And it was like a fucking like a OG club set like they did back in the day. And they played all their fucking hits. That, oh man. Oh, that was so sick, man. They did that shit. Like, KORN. Like if these bands, like big bands, went back to like, oh no, we're only doing like small clubs, like exclusively small club, like 5-6 dates, 10 dates or something like that. Small clubs only.
Those clubs would be so packed up.
Yeah, they'd sell out. They can only have so many people. They would sell out immediately. It'd be like CBGB, which they played, and they had a live album, and it's really good.
Well, this is where we got to go. Appreciate your stories.
Take off your fucking hat.
Shut up.
Get a goddamn. On your days off, when you're not working, don't wear a hat.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening.
Wear exclusive sunshade around your forehead to get that part tanned, and then you'll be good.
Toodaloo, everybody.
Sleeveless shirts, too. You might want to wear sleeveless shirts at your job.